a controversial topic and a fragile one at that, given the sentiments of so many of our people in this country. I will, however, give my views as a gender activist. First of all, this is a proposal that came from the Ministry of Education, which is headed, by the way, by a God-fearing woman who so much respects culture, and we wouldn't expect that such a proposal would be coming from there. This is also a proposal that has been carried forward by the women MPs in Parliament. This should clearly indicate that there has been a study which has been conducted, and therefore the proposal of giving young girls contraceptives is not coming out of the blue. It's pointing to what is on the ground. It is pointing to the realities on the ground. And I think as mothers, as policymakers, we need not to bury our heads in the sand. The reality is our girls are getting impregnated. The reality is our girls below the age of 18 are engaging in sexual acts. Just to give an example, during COVID-19, during lockdown, we all thought that our girls were safe because they were in the hands of their parents. Do you know how many of those girls got pregnant? Do you know how many of those girls dropped out of school? The statistics are alarming. And for me, this calls upon us to tackle the situation as is. We are not saying that giving contraceptives should be the first option, but we are saying it should be one of the options. That if our girls, if we have preached to them to abstain, and they have failed to abstain, then there should be a provision of us providing them with contraceptives or pills. These strategies, these solutions should complement one another. Just like when we are talking about HIV prevention, we tell you please abstain. But if you cannot abstain, use condoms. It's because you know there are people who may not be in position to abstain. So for me, the same applies to the young girls, because the consequences are dire. These consequences are only faced by the girls. The boys that impregnate them continue with their studies. The boys that impregnate them carry forward their future. So the consequences are directly felt by the girl child. The way to go, let us provide them with contraceptives, not as the first option, but as an alternative.